Russia's Wagner paramilitary group on Monday claimed it had captured the city hall in Ukraine's eastern town of Bakhmut, giving it legal control, but Kyiv said its forces still held the town. The battle for Bakhmut, a city of salt and gypsum mines in eastern Ukraine, has raged for months, with Wagner supporting Russian troops and Ukraine warning the fall of the town would lead to the loss of huge swathes of its territory. This fall of Bakhmut would be a blow for Ukraine and offer tactical advantages to Russia, but would not prove decisive to the war's outcome. Wagner head Yevgeny Prigozhin posted a video on his Telegram channel showing him holding a Russian flag, which he said his forces would plant on Bakhmut's city hall.
Legally, we captured Bakhmut, and the unit's commanders who were capturing the administration building and the whole central district will carry and put these flags up. This is Wagner Private Military Company's flag. These are the guys who took Bakhmut. In a legal sense, it's ours. The enemy remains in the western districts. It's April 2nd, 2300. The city's administration building is behind me. This is a Russian flag, to the good memory of Vladimir Tatarsky, the leading Russian military blogger and fervent defender of the military offensive in Ukraine, killed by a bomb attack at a cafe in St. Petersburg. This is written on this flag.
This is the Wagner Private Military Company. These are the guys who took Bakhmut. In a legal sense, it's ours, Prigozhin said. Ukrainian military leaders said on Monday after Prigozhin's video was released that enemy troops had tried to take control of the town, but their forces had repelled more than 20 enemy attacks. President Volodymyr Zelensky earlier on Sunday praised Ukrainian troops' defense of the city, much of which now lies in ruins. "I am grateful to our warriors who are fighting near Avdiivka, Marinka, near Bakhmut. Especially Bakhmut. It's especially hot there today," Zelensky said on Telegram. In Kostyantynivka, a town about 27 kilometers from Bakhmut, a massive attack of Russian missiles left 3 men and 3 women dead and 11 wounded Sunday, Ukrainian authorities said. The attack targeted residential areas where ordinary civilians were living, Zelensky said. Earlier reports from British intelligence had claimed that Ukraine's Donetsk region was witnessing slow, long-lasting and bloody fight for the small town of Bakhmut as Moscow pressed to advance into its neighbor's territory. Ukraine forces controlled west of the now ruined and nearly deserted Bakhmut, while Russia's Wagner group controlled most of the eastern part, with the Bakhmutka River that bisects the town marking the front line. Both sides have admitted to suffering and inflicting significant losses in Bakhmut over the past few months. While the exact number of casualties is difficult to independently verify, Ukraine has repeatedly said that the defense of Bakhmut would continue. Bakhmut is a prime objective for Russian President Vladimir Putin, and its capture would give Russia a new foothold in the Donetsk region and a rare victory after months of setbacks. The Donetsk and Luhansk regions make up the Donbas, Ukraine's industrial heartland, now partially occupied by Russia, which wants full control. Moscow says capturing Bakhmut would punch a hole in Ukrainian defenses and be a step toward seizing all of the Donbas industrial region, a major target. But fighting and heavy shelling has also been ongoing along the entire front line in Ukraine's east and south, including other parts of Donetsk. Tens of thousands of Ukrainian civilians have been killed as well as soldiers on both sides. Russia has bombarded Ukrainian cities and set millions of civilians to flight in what Kyiv and the West call an unprovoked war of conquest. In September, Russia claimed it had annexed the Donetsk region and 3 other Ukrainian regions, including parts that have been held by Russian-backed separatists since 2014. The battle for the city the Ukrainians have dubbed Fortress Bakhmut has become emblematic of the way each side has tried to wear down the other. Russian forces must go through Bakhmut to push deeper into parts of the Donetsk province they do not yet control, though Western officials say that capture of the city is unlikely to change the course of the war. The battle for Bakhmut has lasted more than 6 months and reduced the city with a pre-war population of more than 70,000 to a smoldering wasteland. It's not clear which side has paid a higher price.